The KPMG CFO Forum has been a fantastic way of bringing together chief financial officers of companies in Nigeria to talk about the issues that really concern them. In anchoring the forum, we conducted a survey last year. That survey asked CFOs a number of questions. Firstly, it asked questions around their outlook for the economy as a whole for 2019. In responding to that question, it was quite clear that CFOs were concerned about the impact the elections would have on the economy. And we saw that overhang come through. What the elections did in terms of the look forward was to create an element of uncertainty, and businesses do not like uncertainty. So we're through with the elections now, and we felt that this was an excellent time to bring an economic expert to talk about what the outlook for the economy is post the elections that have happened. Dr. Doyin Salami, shared several perspectives. He spoke about the fact that as we look forward, we should expect to see some growth in the economy, albeit slow growth. We should expect to see inflation rising, interest rates rising, and possibly a devaluation of exchange rates happening in the last quarter of the year and into 2020. Now, this speaks directly to the response that the CFOs gave in one of the survey questions, because we asked the CFOs, what are the things that keep you awake at night? And in this year's survey, the top stay-awake issue for CFOs was profitability and cost management. The second issue had to do with the macroeconomic environment, and the third issue had to do with taxation. When you take the outlook for the economy with the responses of the CFOs, you can see the synergy. It's very clear that businesses in 2019 are going to have to focus a lot on how to manage costs, really, because they're finding out that they cannot survive by simply passing those costs on to the consumers. The consumers are not going to take it. So businesses have got to look at ways through which they're going to have to cut down on their cost and eliminate waste. It's about keeping the ship afloat. The macroeconomy will create its own set of challenges, and the CFOs are really going to have to pull the organizations together in managing those challenges. That's the job of the CFO. The message is that 2019 is going to be an especially challenging year for CFOs. It's a year in which CFOs will really earn their stripes. On the tax front, we see an increase in taxes. I think if you've followed the news, you'd see that there's already talk about possible increases in VAT and some increases possibly in petroleum profit tax. This is not surprising because government has got to increase its revenues in order to mobilize funds for the various infrastructure projects that need to be invested in. So the discussion we've had at this morning's CFO forum has touched on a wide range of issues, and it's been really beneficial to hear not just from the economic experts, but we also heard from CFOs themselves. We heard from the CFO of Unilever, the CFO of Zenith Bank, the CFO of Vertex Energy, give us their own perspectives about the economy. We also heard from the Chief Operating Officer of the Nigerian Sovereign Investment Authority, who spoke about the focus of the NSIA. And then we also heard from our experts in-house, Jibola Olomola, regarding the measures government has taken in terms of the road tax credit. Bringing all of this together, it was a fascinating morning. Lots of insights were shared, and a really beneficial experience. I commend all the CFOs who've taken part, and CFOs who have not yet had the opportunity to attend our CFO forum are warmly invited to attend our next forum. This is where issues relevant to CFOs and insights that will help companies are shared and deliberated on.